staying calm, changing your win condition during the game, and keeping your eyes on the prize. That's what today's game will teach you. Welcome to Catan University. In the recently played matches, I guess. Okay. We are in a game and we are first place. Whoa. The wound is clustered around there. Obviously, I immediately see this spot and I think, oh, that's a great spot because it will help you with cities. Definitely as the first placement, I think I have to pick up this one. It's technically not the only one. It's the only good spot with ore and wheat in one settlement. I do need to pick up wool on my second settlement, but we'll see. Do I want to go for that lumber harbor? It's not really a good lumber board. I think that 3-1 harbor will help me out a bit more. And since we're probably going to city up there, I could go there just to get better ore. But I think I want that 3-1 harbor, and this is also decent wheat. So, but specifically, I would like to get that 3-1 harbor. So that's why I decided to aim my road there. And yeah, we are not expecting any of these center spots to be open. I think the overlay should be on. Let's call it good luck, have fun. There is an obvious harbor master strategy option or possibility on this board, and that's the wound here. The wound harbor is close by. Normally you would preferably have a little bit of a better number than the 3, but if you settle there and go for the wound harbor, you could have at least a fun game. It's always a fun game if you do that, and sometimes it can be really powerful, definitely if you're last place or third place. So let's see if we can see if one of them goes for it, or well, maybe someone picks up this. I don't think anyone will pick up this because lumber is too low on this board. For our second settlement, yeah, I would like to pick up some wool, and that's basically it. So we'll just look what's the best wool spot. I might even go for this. Probably not, but depending on what's open. And blue did kind of go for that wool strategy there, but also he picks up some ore. So this is a really nice spot. If he now picks up wheat on a second settlement and he settles there eventually, it will be kind of difficult to settle there because you don't have any brick or lumber income. But you know, you can steal cards with knights, or you can get a road building card or a Years of Plenty card or something. Yeah, and if you settle there and you have wheat on your second settlement, so if he could pick up this, for example, it would be great for blue, honestly. Because if he picks up this, he gets an instant road. He has wheat, he has great wool, he has a good harbor, and he won't have ore once he settles there. And it will be open for the blue player. For us, this could be an option, but I think blue won't pick up this. Yeah. So this is an option. That's honestly an option as well. If I would like to mess up blue's position, I could even settle there and go for this, but that's a little bit dangerous. So we need wool. There will be quite a bit of wool in the game, to be honest. Purple doesn't have any ore income, so perhaps I could trade my ore with purple. And we could pick up something like this. Red still needs wheat and lumber. Yeah, so he's picking up this. So this did, to be honest, this made it a bit difficult for us. I could settle there, get an instant road, go towards that brick harbor. That would give me enough opportunity to get longest road as well. Yeah, again, this would be an option, but I think with a 3-tile spot, and I have access to a 3-1 harbor, I think I have to go for the numbers here. And having all this real estate pretty much that I can expand in, I think I have to grab it. Obviously, these numbers are not very very good. Wheat Harbor is there. I could pick up this. Since I already had ore, I eventually chose that one, and I want to settle here, so I have 3 tile settlements. If I settled there, I, you know, kind of gave myself less options. I do have that instant road, and to be honest, I have no idea yet where I'm gonna build it. I would like to steal some lumber here, or wool. So red is a obvious candidate to steal from. Blue has an instant road. It always hurts if someone steals from you. Or if I steal blue's lumber, that would hurt him a lot. But I need lumber or wool. From purple, I will I will get it. 100% sure I will get it. This would give me more brick. Okay, I'm gonna steal from purple. I would like to block this. I really want to block purple. Is there only wheat income? I think that always hurts. And we did get the lumber. Let's go for that. I don't think blue doesn't have good enough lumber income to really threaten me there. Hopefully we can trade brick for wool, and we'll get some wheat, and we get our settlements up. So we'll get this, and second objective will be that, and we'll build cities along the way. If I can get a city there, that would be great for a 3-1 harbor, or if I settle there eventually. Oh yes, please, thank you, Wrath. That's great. Where are you gonna go to? Oh, do you want to sneak in here? No, you only have, what? Why would you do this, Wrath? I'm happy with it, but you can. I don't really like you going there, but it's okay-ish. I was thinking about eventually connecting my settlements. Ooh, this ain't looking good for me. I didn't steal from you, Blue. I have wool and wheat, and you don't want that. I was really happy I got this settlement up. If you steal from me, just don't steal my wool and my lumber. We had a great start, but I'm afraid blue will steal from us here. Yeah, the other players, the purple player did have resource. Ah, you stole my wool. I think wool is tradable in this game. Yeah, there is a lot of wool, but I don't really have any resources to offer. I guess I could offer wheat or brick, perhaps. Let's roll. Red just has wool, so I'm gonna steal from Red just because I'm sure that I will get wool in that case. Do I want to block this? No, they all have secondary wool income, so I could block all 3 of them there with a good number, but they have secondary wool income. I want to steal from Red. If I block this, I could block this. This would. Just because it's a better number. I was thinking about blocking the brick, so my own brick will be worth more because there's less brick available in the board or in the game. But that 8, and blue's gonna settle there. Yeah. And also, a lot of times, red will roll an 8 now. It's just something that Catan Universe has. Well, it didn't happen, but at least we got some lumber. Next objective. This one is tempting as well. I don't know. I want to go to a 3-1 harbor now. Ooh. No, lumber is too valuable for me at this moment. I don't have any ore. I still don't know. I think I will go there. I will go there because technically, eventually, this could help me for a longest road, theoretically. And red really has bad luck, to be honest, so far. 4 wound for 1 break there. Damn. Another 7. I would like to steal ore, but yeah, there is no ore in the game. If there was ore in the game, we would have it. Yeah, I would honestly be happy with wool. I really want to start messing with blue. I think blue has a good setup. And red has just been unlucky, to be honest. Hopefully we get some wool from blue. I think so, yeah. And we'll wait for a 6 to hit. Great. I want to get a city up there as soon as possible as well, because this is my city building machine, basically. Nurki, you say you should have blocked brick to also delay red's roads. That's a good observation. It's true. I know you have ore. I kind of want your ore. So I'll do this, I guess. I have good wheat income. Why are you looking for wheat? No, you want to buy a development card. You have 2 wool, 1 ore, so you want to... No, he wants to buy a development card. I'm kind of okay with it because, you know, a development card is not a road. But I don't see any reason to take that trade, to be honest. I'm still not sure where I'm going to build that road. What 3-1 harbor I will go for. But I'm thinking about this for now. Okay. Didn't expect that 12 to hit so soon. Okay, great. We are close. Red, what did you get? Yeah, no one is gonna take this, but I don't think I'm gonna do anything this round. I'll wait. I could do a wildcard trade for ore and see what red wants, but I think it would be too much. I don't have anything to offer. If I had brick, he would probably have, you know, gave away his brick for gave away his ore for my brick. And damn, my voice is really not used to talking this much. Nurki, you say on the 8th ore block makes you mono. I didn't notice, lol. On the 8th ore block makes you... Yeah, if I have... Exactly. So if I block this, my own ore will be worth more. Yeah, and Red is... I don't have any brick, but I understand that you ask for this trade, Red. I want to get that city up as soon as possible. I do think we have a target on our back. So we're probably gonna get stolen from. Hopefully they steal my... Well... wheat, I guess. Okay, yeah, they did steal my wheat. They blocked my ore, though. Ooh, and that's great for blue. And blue does have that wool harbor now. 2 wool for 1 ore. You can see it in action immediately. A lot of 7, a lot of 9 as well. And that's great for them. 3 12s, to be honest. I didn't even notice that, but that's crazy. 12 just got rolled. And we got our wheat back, but we need ore now. We need an 11. I can do this, Reds. I really want to get that city up. Yeah, you still have ore, Reds, and you need brick. Yeah, exactly. Okay, great. And now I have to make a decision on where I will. Yeah, red. Oh, purple already has the 3-1 harbor there, so I don't think he will. You know. I'll go for this. I'll go for that. Maybe eventually we could go there, possibly. would help. I was thinking about getting a longest road here because there's just more available space. But I could go here as well. Get some wool. I don't have any wool income. Get that ore harbor. Could be a possibility. For now, I want to get that settlement up and maybe build a city there. Two wool for one lumber. Yeah, the lumber is valuable in this game. And brick is fine as well. Red did settle there. To be honest, I'm not sure why he prioritizes that so much. He already has brick income and obviously he already has ore income. I think I would have gone tall if I were him. Just go for cities and development cards. If you want to win a game, you need to, build some settlements, but I'm not sure if I would have prioritized it as much as he did. There is some lumber in the game. And purple didn't spend his. So blue and red still have lumber. I don't think it's likely that they're gonna trade with me. Purple, 4 wool for 1 wheat. Damn. Well. Oh, we get lumber. That's great. We did give away our brick there. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I have 7 cards. I want to do something here. I don't believe Red is gonna give me his brick, but he does have brick. So let's check it. He does have brick, right? This was after he built his settlements. I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. Really, Red? Not even for 2 wheat? Would be nice to get that 3-to-1 harbor. If not, I will buy development cards. No. That's too much. Definitely with blue. Blue was that, right? Yeah, blue asked for that. That's too much. We got a knight. That's fine. Next round, we can unblock our ore. And we want to go for largest army this round. This game. Just because we have that, we have best wheat and ore income. Our wool income isn't that great, but so far it's been very tradable. But blue now does have that harbor, so he's not going to trade wool. No. Why are you... I'm not sure why Red is focusing so much on brick and roads. Ooh, we were close on getting a bit lumber there. But we've been, kind of lucky with the 4. It's interesting that there have been 3 12s and 2 2s already. We're close-ish to another city. We've been blocked here for quite a while. It started out with a lot of 7s, but now it's been a long time. We have 6 cards, so we can steal. I would like brick or ore or wool. Blue does have a development card. When did you buy that? I missed that. You had it for quite a while, apparently. Red has ore as well. Yeah. I'm sorry, Red, but... Ooh, he must be very mad at me. We get more brick. Who wants to do this? Oh, I'm sorry, Red. I hope Red doesn't take this personal, but I didn't want to block Blue because Blue has a development card and he might steal from me. So I'm gonna take this with Red because I kind of feel bad for him. And I don't think he's that big of a threat. Purple, I think, is a slightly bigger threat. Let's do a wildcard trade for a brick. Okay, purple doesn't want to do it anymore. And that's okay. We have usages for brick, and time is almost up. So I kind of wanted to block Blue because I think Blue is, the scariest player now. He's, our biggest competitor. But if I blocked this ore, for example, he probably would have used his knight and would have blocked my ore again. And I want this to stay open. So we can city up on more places. So for now, we could go for a longest road, but we can also just go for 4 cities and largest army. And if we get a victory point card while going for largest army. That's just one less city for us to upgrade. So I think that's the easiest way to go. And we might pick up longest road if it gets us to win, but not for a long term. And blue is going for it. He has 2 development cards as well, so that's a bit scary. And we have hit the 6 lately, so that's great. If we hit one more 8 now, we can get a city, but we are over 7 cards. 8th, only 2 8s so far. That's a bit unlucky for us. And all of them are building a lot of roads, so I think it makes sense to go for development cards. Let's roll a 7 here. Oh, we hit an 8. Great. How about this trade? I know you guys are all apparently you want to build roads and stuff, so you need brick, right? Oh, that's why we got that 3-1 harbor. How's my... Yeah, I'm gonna trade. Am I? No, I'm gonna trade my ore, my brick away, because again we're going for we're going tall now, so for development cards. So I need wheat for development cards and for cities. That's why I decided to keep my wheat there. And now we have to continue buying development cards. This is nice if I could get this, but it's still so far away. Maybe if we get a road building card or something, or if we, you know, hit a few 4s. But I think it's too much to save up for. We do get blocked on our wheat there. It kind of sucks, but I'm happy we have that wheat. If we had another 8, we could city up again. But to be honest, I think development cards are worth more than cities right now. Red. This I would take. I need some wool for development cards, even though I give away my only ore now. I need wool. And, you know, purple now has that 3-1 harbor. Red doesn't have any harbors, but the later the game goes, the less trading will happen. So that's why you need your own harbors, because people will stop trading with you. What do you have, Red? Because I guess for 2 lumber maybe. Okay, you build another road. Again, let them. I'm perfectly happy with all of them competing for longest road with each other, and we go for largest army. Blue did buy 2 development cards already. Blue definitely still is our biggest competitor. We got an 11. That's interesting. Not the 8th. We cannot buy a development card now, and that's really what I want to focus on now and make sure I'm ahead in regards of development cards. Blue might have 2 development cards, but I have 1 knight played already. So if I just make sure that I'm ahead in regards of knights, I think I can get it. But blue plays 1 now. Oh man, and yeah, I think blue's a good player. This hurts me a lot. And that's also why you want to have knights, just to be able to defend yourself. Blue did play a knight there, even though he wasn't blocked, so I think he has another knight. Did pick up longest road. Hopefully this does get a target on his back. Oh, we missed another 8. So the 8 has come back in regards of rolls, but we missed a lot because I think 3 of them have been blocked, or maybe 2. Let's hit a 6. A 7. Okay. Not a lot of wool. I don't think I should. Perhaps that one. I'm just gonna start messing with blue. And I really want to buy development cards here, but I don't think they're gonna give me wool. And blues, again, I'm fairly certain this is another development card, so we will be blocked and stolen from us again. That's why I want to buy a development card now. Ooh, but red rolls a 7. I'm happy I didn't block that because he might block this now, or he blocks the brick. But again, we don't really need brick at this point of the game. Just as a trading good. Come on. It's not just me. Blue is competitive as well. Block him too. A little bit of propaganda. Normally I'm not really a propaganda kind of guy, but I feel like I had to do that there because this one I don't really understand. Because you could have blocked, you know, blue and me. I do have, you know, wheat income there, technically there as well. So I think, yeah, I don't know. Blue is staying under the radar and we have a target on our back. I'm not saying that, you know, I think I'm a bit more likely to win if you have to place a bet at this point. But it's not that I'm the only one who's competitive for the win. Blue is definitely competitive. And we do get a 10. So yeah, our read got blocked, but we have secondary income of wheat. So that's why I didn't understand that block. Hopefully we get an 8 or an 11. Blue didn't use a knight there, but blue wasn't blocked. We could buy a development card now, but I think we will be blocked. Oh, yeah, they will steal from us. Well, no one has wool at this point. In the early game, a lot of wool was rolled, but now no blue in the game. No wool in the game, I mean. And the game has stagnated a little bit for us, but we did have a great early game. Can we hit a 5 or a 10? Would be a 7. Kind of okay with stealing that wheat back. I don't really want brick. I'm even okay with getting ore. And red and blue are going for a little bit for largest army, so that's why I blocked that. I figured the chance that I got ore was kind of big there, but I can't just build another city now. I don't really like it. I would prefer development cards, but I do have 6 cards. We do have a 3-to-1 harbor. So I think we'll just build a city. Preferably I would have bought development cards. This city isn't really that valuable. But since I wanted to do something because we would get stolen from again and again, and I'd rather place it on the board than keep it in my hand in a lot of situations, and this was one of those situations. If red could start competing for longest road with blue, that would be nice, because I still think red doesn't really have a real shot at the win. If we hit 2 4s and a 6, we could compete for longest road, and maybe we don't go for largest army. But it depends on what rolls we get. If we get 1 more city and 5 more roads, we could win like that. But I still think it's more likely to go for the largest army. Maybe even go for a victory point and go for a cheap settlement there. I probably, if I get the resource, I will build a settlement there, because red is going for it. I think red is going for that 3-to-1 harbor, and this would be a cheap settlement for me. Blue rolled a 7 there. It's a little bit of a lucky 7, but he still hasn't used that development cards. We get a 2, another 2. That's insane. Look at this. And 3. Who has a 3? Oh, who's the sucker who has a 3? It's me. No. No 3s rolled. Okay, a 5 is a good number for me, and we can finally go for a development card. It's been so long ago that wool came into the game. Let's check, because again, never assume that the other players don't want to trade with you. Just check it. If there's a possibility, if there's wool in the game, I want to check it. If there's no wool in the game, I will not check it. Yeah, this is too much, and especially with blue. With purple, I probably would have done it. I'll do this just to check. This I would do even with blue. I'm not sure actually. I think I would rather trade 3 for 1 and go for that development card. We did get the victory points. Okay, if we hit a 6, I think I'm gonna go for that settlements. Her 2, okay. Well, I don't know what this is. What is that? Onion monster or something? These, you know, I'm obviously a girl, a her, but the blue player asked if I call her her. Onion monster. Okay. I have no idea. This is okay. This is great. Thank you, Reds. Reds could go. If he picks up longest road, gets 7, but he leaves this open for me. That's good. A sheep queen. Okay, it's a sheep queen. Oh, we do hit our 6, but our lumber got stolen from. If we hit a 4, that would be great. Could also go for longest road now. We need to build 5 roads. It's a long way to go. Could happen. Blue is up to 7 probably. Okay, great. We've been blocked a lot this game. We've had a big target on our back. But I'm afraid we will be blocked again here. Yeah, well, I'm okay-ish with the brick. I have enough brick in my hand right now for that settlement. Perhaps a Halloween pumpkin, you say, Nurka. Yeah, it's wrong color, I think, right? It would be a scary pumpkin if it's white. We do hit our... Oh my god. Can I do this? No. For wool. There is some wool in the game now. I think brick is kind of valuable, although it's late game. Okay, I'm happy to trade with reds. Would he have... No, he doesn't have great wheat income. This is such a cheap settlement. I think I'm gonna go for it. Hopefully red doesn't go for it as well. I don't think he has the brick at this point, at least. I'm hoping we hit some wheat. If we get a cheap settlement there, another city, I think that's the fastest way to a win for us now. Red could block us, and we did invest 1 road in that case, but I kind of wanted to spend my resources there because I had too much. I had too many in my hand. And again, I want to get it on the board, because if you have it in your hand, it can only get stolen or you have to give it away. Maybe someone has a monopoly. This could be a monopoly. So yeah, I always like to just put it on the board. Sometimes it's... You don't want to show your cards, and I don't mean literally your resource cards, but you don't want to show the other players what you are planning to do, because then they can more easily mess with you by blocking, or they can, if you are asking for a trade and they know what you want and they can ask a bit more. It's better if the other players don't really see what you are planning to do. We hit 2 11s. Yeah, 2 11s. That's good for us because the other players don't get ore. We're up to 7. Hopefully we can hit a 5 or a 10, and then we're close to a win actually if we hit a 5 or a 10. Do we get it? Yeah, a 5 would get us the win, right? Yeah. A 10 wouldn't. A 5 would give us a win. I'm scared for this monopoly though. Well, I'm not sure if it's a monopoly, but I'm still scared. I think we're in a good position, but somehow I have the feeling that something's wrong in this game. Oh, we hit our 10. We're very close to a win. Let's roll a 7. A 2. Okay, if someone gives me wheat here, we can win. Let's very casually ask for it, and let's see if someone gives us the win. I just want some wheat. Oh, I can give a lot for it. It was too good to be true, right? Again, I'm a bit scared that red is going to block me there, so I'm going to prioritize the settlements over the city. Could go for a victory point card win, but I don't think the other players are close to a win. So we'll just wait. We need one more wheat, or we can use our 3-1 harbor to get that wheat if we hit a 4. Yeah. Or a 8. We did go over 7. We do have the win in our hand right now. YT1, really good to see you. You've been here for a long time, so really nice to see you again. You say, hi Mert, and laughing my ass off, they won't fall for it. I know, but I've won games like that. Someone not paying attention. I did have a victory point card, so maybe they were not calculating. Onion Monster. Yeah, the blue player is a good player, to be honest. Okay, red now goes this way. He does steal longest row, but I don't think he can finish. He's up to 8 though. But yeah, he could have blocked me, so I'm happy I prioritized the settlements over the city. I think that was the only reasonable thing to do, to be honest. But if I didn't pay attention there, I could have just go for the city and then realized, oh damn, I don't have enough for the settlement. Red would have blocked me. Onion Monster definitely sounds more dangerous. Blue had a good setup, but in the late game, not a lot of wound has been rolled, so not a lot of 9 and 3 and 4. So I guess he was kind of unlucky with that. And I think we have to win even if we roll a 7 here. But let's put it to the test. We probably can steal ore. Okay, but let's first do this. Yes, it's enough. We have to win. Yeah, doesn't really matter. But we'll steal from red. He's still stealing, right? Yeah. You had bad luck with the wool rolls in the mid game. Good strategy. So yeah, cool. Second game, second win. Let's continue like this. GG, well played. I'm not sure what this stuff is. Well, the ELO I know obviously, but well, was there something that we had to check? Let's show this for a while. I know some people always like to see the statistics in the end. Yeah, we were robbed. Let's check the rob. Yeah, so we got robbed 9 times, but to be honest, we had a very good early game. And I think the same thing as earlier today of the previous game was we chose a strategy that the other players didn't go for. So they at some point all went for a lot of roads, and we decided to go tall. Even though in the early game we expected to go longest road. And we had a lot of good luck with this first placement. This was a really nice board to be first. Even though we didn't have any wool income, we were able to trade some wool in the early game. And that got us up to our 3-1 settlements. And they left open a lot of real estate in the top part of the map here. They all went, kind of together there, and we had a lot of space to work with. So that was nice. Eventually we didn't really use that space, but yeah, good game. Second win of the game. Second